Recently, we have noticed a lot of cricketers that they struggle with a bit of a stunted backswing and follow through. In this video, we're going to be going through a full swing path to help us get effortless power to hit that ball that little bit harder. We're going to split this into the 3 different parts of the swing, and at the end we're going to show you a small drill sequence which will help you really master this. For part 1, we're going to focus on our hands extending back in the swing. The mistake a lot of players make is that their hands go up and not back. This is going to cause a stunted swing, while going back is going to allow us to have a nice full big swing through the ball. And we all know that a bigger swing equals more power. To do this, we have taken a band and tied it to the pole. What we're going to do here is we're going to use the band to help pull our hands back, which is going to elongate our arms to make sure that that swing is even longer. It is also going to help us get a nice shoulder dip, which is going to make that nice swinging arc go through the contact point and exert power on the ball. For part number 2, we're going to look at the follow through, or the ending of our swing. To make sure that we go through and extend through the contact point to make that swing nice and long and really impart a good clean connection on the ball. To do this, we're now going to take the band, and instead of just pulling back, we're going to pull our hands forward to get us used to that power that we're going to need to go through the contact point. To advance this, we're now going to take 2 balls and put them in our hands and look to throw the ball forward. Elongating these front arms through the ball really makes the swing nice and long and nice and big, and making sure that it hits through the contact point. The mistake that you could make is that your hands pull up on the contact, and instead of making a clean strike through the ball, it sort of kisses onto the ball, and we lose out on that potential power that we may have had otherwise. Just a reminder that we have a Black Friday special for the whole of November, where you can get 33% off of any of our training schedules. The link will be in the description below. Get yours today. For part number 3, we're going to look at something a little bit more technical, or a higher skill level. This is where we look to cock our wrists at the top of our backswing. The mistake players generally make is that they push their hands straight back, but they lose out on all that potential swing at the top of the swing, and then we're just swinging through the contact point. What happens now, as soon as you cock your wrists, it allows you to have a nice full swing up and back, really elongating that swing, allowing the bat to also generate some power with the gravity coming down and through the contact point, allowing us to finish with a nice big swing. A drill we've used to do this is a checkpoint drill, where you stand next to the net and we set up cones, one for the back foot so we always know where our starting point is, one on the back to make sure that our hands are going nice and far back and up, and one forward to make sure that we finish in our swing at that point. To do this, the coach is going to have to check the fullest part of each swing with the batter and put the cones in those areas. The batter's job then is just to play it with the coach referencing if the hands have gotten to each point to make sure that that swing is as full as possible to generate all the power that we have. Now that we know what each section does, we now have to get used to linking them all together. So a drill sequence we have done for this is we're going to start off with some pops. This is just to get comfortable with the movements and making sure that the swing is nice and fluid and through the ball. It also is a lot of control to make sure that there's no pressure on the batter. This is to build comfort. Moving on from this, we're now going to start with underarms, where the ball is now coming towards you, so the timing of the movements becomes a little bit more crucial. But also you get used to the feel of the ball bouncing towards you and coming at you. Make sure that we get into a strong position that's still relatively controlled and hitting through that contact point. To advance it even more, we're now going to go to overarms, because when we're playing in a game situation, the ball is going to be coming from a higher angle. What we need to do now is make sure that we can control the bounce of the ball into the swing as well, and make sure that our timing is good. The more comfortable you get with this, the more pace the thrower can put onto the ball to really challenge you so you can use this in a game situation. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you did enjoy. If you want to check out any of our other mistake or fault finder videos, check this video out over here.